Welcome back to Love, Lies, and Lacefronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Guys, are you subscribed to this channel? If you're not, you need to be. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video, when I go live, and drop another video for you. Also, follow me on Instagram. That way you can keep up with what I'm doing, okay? If you enjoy channels like this and commentary, consider becoming a member. Otherwise, guys, BougieGang gang, it's an open thing. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can participate in the chats. And I will see you next time I hit that live button. Okay? Take care. Bye. Hey guys, how are you?
You could be doing opposed to being on my page, bitch, cause I ain't got nothing for you nothing ass bitches.
Y'all, I'm sorry. I had to get my coffee. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's I hope anyone got some sleep, because I know I did not. I did and I didn't, but I said, let me go ahead and handle this business, and y'all will see me much later or tomorrow. But we gonna handle this business, guys, because there was some drama in the YouTube streets last night, and we're gonna talk about it this morning, okay? If you did not watch the video last night, we had a kind of
I don't know. I guess it's a YouTube Streets Atlanta version of Ben's camping trip a la Brokeback Mountain. And it was interesting. When we left off, Jeremy was in a tent with two other guys, and they did not seem to know what they were doing. If you did not catch it when we end this, please go watch, because it was hilarious. Okay. And that's it. So if you missed last night's live, I went live. I was live last night too, y'all. Hood morning, Ivy. Good morning. Pearls of Wisdom. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Moving in Silence. Good morning. So make sure you go catch that. Then somewhere in the middle of the night last night, let me see. Let me find, where's my place? I'll just play it, since why not? Well, okay, yes, maybe I will. Where is it? Huh. Oh, it's a video. Okay. Oh, okay. Just a second. And then last night this happened, which I'm just gonna run it, and we can kind of talk about it on the way, because this will be a helpful visual so that you guys can get the gist. If you hadn't seen this, this will help you understand. So Chrissy went live last night. So Chrissy posted a bunch of screenshots last night depicting conversations that she had with Jasmine's mother. I'm gonna give you guys my overall impression in a second. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know. I look, Jasmine cussed her mother out. Is that the right thing to do ever? No. Is it against the damn, it's against everything that we know, and the rules of engagement that Moses came out and set forth on tablets. Okay. It's written out on the OG tablets. In terms of respecting and honoring thy mother and thy father, right? So I think a lot of people are very offended and cannot get past this whole thing. But we got to remember, they didn't just start dealing with each other like this. These two deal with each other like this. This is how they deal with each other. Okay. Um, so Chrissy put out a bunch of receipts. So if you haven't seen the receipts, they're there. I don't know if she still has them, but this was Jasmine's. You can go, this is posted, so you can stop and read. I'm just gonna let it play right now. But sis, I'm gonna give you a little bit of my overall impression. Chrissy was plotting on Mom Dukes. Mom Dukes is just about as slow as her daughter. And Chrissy used Mom Dukes to get at Jasmine. If Chrissy wasn't reaching out to Jasmine's mother before the mess, why are you reaching out after the mess? Okay. Oh, they've always been close. I don't believe that. I don't believe that they were talking like that before Jasmine and Chrissy broke friendship. And the fact that Chrissy went and published, she's like, I didn't plan to publish this. I gave my word I wouldn't. When do you give your word you're not going to do something, and then you want to cop to I didn't do it, and then you did it? Just because you held it for longer than you could have doesn't give you a goody two shoes pass when you decide to cash in. Either you keep your word or you don't. Either you're a messy ass bitch or you're not. And you're messy. You're messy. And you used Jasmine's mother against her, and you capitalized on a very fragile woman who has a questionable ass boyfriend to take away from people talking about damn Strangler Bay, evictions, slorish behavior, and you trying to rock your husband's pockets, and the lie you told when you told us that you were already divorced, when you told the big lie about you and Rod being engaged. I think that Chrissy is mad as hell because Jasmine found somebody, even though he's a big schlumpadump hippie anger management case. She's mad because Jasmine's happy. So she used a very tenuous relationship that she already knows that Jasmine has with her mother because what? That's her best friend. So Chrissy is about the worst type of opportunist because she knows Jasmine's weak points and she used it against her to play her. And Jasmine's mother is clearly thirsty for her daughter, which that's a problem. But we talked about this yesterday. Rather than telling someone what they're not doing for you, tell them how you feel. Tell them what you need. Tell them what you want. Don't point the fingers and expect someone to pick up their picnic basket and come fetch you. Okay. Jasmine has 5 kids and a man that she likes to keep up with. And Mom Dukes, you can't satisfy her anymore like her man can. And whatever Chrissy and Jasmine had going on, to where Chrissy, and we're gonna talk about that because I got it. So we may have to shut one down and start a new one, but we're gonna get up into the Jasmine side first because um we just are. And then we're going to get over to Chrissy and Chrissy, how messy she is. Because Chrissy got her computer working and she's got all of the receipts. And she went for over 2 hours last night discussing Jasmine's business and how Jasmine was messing with a dude named Chris before she got with Hips and how she had recently been pregnant twice. We knew she was pregnant at least once. And if she got pregnant again for a second time, excuse me, I can believe that. All these chicks are kind of hoish. You know what I'm saying? They all have a certain type of attitude with they box, okay? They were all on POF. This was talked about, guys. If you don't believe it, go back to the videos, guys. And if you can't find it on their videos, I'm sure you can find it on any of the reactors who's been covering this for years. These girls been on POF. They were running around. They were meeting guys. They were sleeping with everybody. They were doing their thing, having a good time. And then all of a sudden, Chrissy meets someone, and Jasmine decides she gonna meet someone too. She walks up on Chris, makes him her man, and it works out. I mean, Chrissy, why are you not talking about what Rod did to you? You feel comfortable about what talking about what happened with Chris and Jasmine, but you can't talk about what happened to you and Rod? Excuse me? So you can talk about her and what she got going on, but you can't ever tell us what was going on with Strangler Bay. You couldn't acknowledge that you let a guy come live in your house with 9 children who has damn problems with his hands. You couldn't talk about meeting someone on POF, bringing them to your house, and he's over there damn videoing you behind your back and showing everybody your home on Lipstick Alley, leaking your address, all the things that he said he did in your home with children in the midst, sleeping on blow up mattresses, and you didn't even know his real name. You can't talk about that, can you? But you want to go to Jasmine's mother? What about if Jasmine called your mother? Yeah, see, everyone's mother is not disloyal like that. Mom Dukes, if you're in the midst, make sure you hit the like button, sis, because we know you subscribed over here, boo boo. At the end of the day, Mom Dukes, I don't know how old she is, but she's probably pushing up on 60, and that's cool and everything. But at the end of the day, you want some younger friends. Why don't you be a friend and not have friendships based around trashing your daughter? That tells me what type of woman you are. Jasmine only cussed her mom out yesterday. She been talking to Strong Mommy Chrissy, and she's been running Jasmine's business. Okay, she's been doing that. That's messed up. Just imagine your mother becoming friends with your internet enemy. Okay, and running your business, whatever bit she knows, doesn't know, so sis can have receipts and make you look like a fool and make you look like, yeah, even your mother doesn't fuck with you. I mean, are you kidding me? that she didn't even understand the dynamic of what she was doing. Chrissy, you have no room to talk. Jasmine has no room to talk. All of y'all damn slorish ass females, period. All of y'all know how to run a man off before you know how to keep a man. All of y'all. Even you too, Miss Cheryl. You've been around the block. And where your man at? Where's Jack? Jack gone? Jack gone, Chris gone, Rod gone, DeMarcus gone, all the men gone. Y'all know how to, and Olivia, good morning, sis. Gerard gone, Zolo gone, Casper gone, Jafakin Cop gone, POF men gone, all Brandon gone, Phoenix gone, everybody gone. All of y'all women, all you guys know how to do is run someone off. That's why Ming needs to stay as far away from these women as she possibly can. But Ming likes the drama. She enjoys it. She enjoys the shit. But you know, clearly their relationship isn't based on this internet. S. Wiseman, good morning. Good morning to all my sisters. Good morning, Bougie Gang. Hit the like button if you know what I mean. Like, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. If you care, it's the holidays. Good morning, guys. And I also want to shout out to my boo-boo, little mama. Little mama, today is her birthday, y'all. Little mama is 16 years old today. Okay. She is legit 16. According to the animal rescue, when I picked her up, Audrey Marcel, good morning, sis. This was the day they said that the litter, this is on or about when the litter was dropped off. So this is the one date that I had to be able to kind of mark when her birthdays are. And this is just, and then 8 weeks later, I picked her up. So, this is little mama's 16th. She's 16. She's a legit OG. Her birthday. So, okay. Let's see. Apple Pie, good morning. DS Ivy, good morning. If I'm skipping lots of names, guys, so we can get up into these comments. But I posted this. If you guys want to see these receipts, I don't know if Chrissy still hasn't posted or not. They were on Instagram, but she said that she will be posting to Instagram her receipts on a regular. So if Jasmine wants to put stuff out, she'll be putting stuff out. This is what I think. These two, oh, there's so much to unpack here. So we're gonna start with Jasmine because Chrissy did like a 2-hour live, and I have access to she's an OG. She is an OG. I have access to the complete shenanigans, and we're gonna get into that because Chrissy dropped a lot of tea. So let's just square away what we know about what happened. So Mom Dukes has been sitting around in the cut chopping it up with StrongMommyChrissy and running her daughter's business. And this is before. So any of you are like, but Jasmine cussed out her mom. This is before Jasmine cussed out her mom. Okay? Jasmine is hurt and betrayed. And for a mother, let's put our Iyanla Van Zant hats on, right? Apple pie, good morning, sis. Pineapples, good morning, hun. For your mother to be on the phone with someone who cussed you out, no matter if she loved her or not, prior to you two breaking friendship, the fact that sis had access to your mother to even part her lips to tell her, "Et Joseph, bonjour," what to do, and thought that that carried weight is concerning to me. These people are not loyal. Good morning, Marissa. Good morning, Walker fam, Bailey, Erica. Good morning, V, Dev. Good morning. Girl, it's very disloyal. Some trick tells off my daughter, and you think you can reach out to me other than some, can you help me get an apology to her? I apologize. I didn't mean to disrespect your family. Once upon a twin mom life, all of that stuff. If you're not calling on some apology tour and making it make sense, I'm not going to be chopping it up with you talking about my daughter. Are you kidding me? And the same would hold true for some weirdo ass trick if I had a son. You are not calling me to chop it up. It's over. It's over, especially if it ended bad. Are you kidding me? We don't have nothing to talk about. Nothing. Nothing. Mom Dukes is dead ass wrong. And she sounds like a bitter, no friend having, jealous ass individual. I don't know if she's jealous of Jasmine because Jasmine has a YouTube channel and Mom Dukes wants to do the same thing, but Mom Dukes don't have that energy. And Jazz sits over there and edits her videos. Jazz sits over there and manages her channel. But you know, I also blame Jasmine. Jasmine has a little bit too much reliance on her mother. Now, we don't know if it's legal because Jasmine is not competent and her mom has to do things for her. So she feels like she owes her mom and does stuff for her mom out of, you know, she does this for me, so I'm gonna do this for her. They kind of they operate in the realm of owing. You owe me, I owe you. Not from this is my daughter, I'll do anything for her. Um Mom Dukes seems to handle her finances. Mom Dukes seems to get the phone calls when CPS has to intervene. Mom Dukes is very much involved. Why? We do not know. Okay. And like I said, we don't know if it comes from a legal standpoint that she has to, or Jasmine is just so damn lazy. She's incorporated her mom into everything. And she's almost like some sort of de facto manager in a way, even though I question that. But I don't know. These two are very embedded. And Mom Dukes, yes, she should be concerned for her daughter and her grandchildren, all of those things. But you might just have a daughter who likes to fuss and fight. Fuss, fight, and fuck. Okay. You know how some people fucking fight, fucking fuss and fight, fuss and fight, fuss. Girl, that might just be her daughter. That might be what Chris is into. Chris, you know what I'm saying? Like that, but you don't need to tell everyone that. Your mom and your parents don't need to be involved in that and be worried about you and not understanding what's really going on. And I've talked to you guys about this a million times. Sometimes there is the convenient bad guy in the midst, right? There's that person who keeps you single. There's that person that keeps you broke. There's that person that we can all look off to the side and it's their fault. I've seen comments, I've heard, where's Chris? Why is nobody blaming Chris? This is Chris. This is Jasmine's this is my jazzy life. This is Strong Mommy Chrissy. At the end of the day, Chrissy is mad because Chrissy can't hold on to a man, and Jasmine got this doofus, this goofy ass gynecomastia, big hip, schlumpadump, titty having ninja in her bed, and she's happy. And he gave her a baby. Chrissy's addicted to having babies. She was trying her hardest to have a baby with Strangler Bay, and it didn't happen. She was paying for Strangler Bay. And shit is working out for Jasmine and not working out for her. Miss, I have a baby every 2 years. Chrissy was mad. Chrissy made a crumb into a brick. Jasmine was going through men just as quick as Chrissy was. But Chrissy held on to Strangler Bay. Jasmine was holding on. I find it hard to believe that Chrissy picked up from Houston to move all the way to Austin to never see your friend. How do you move to your best friend's city and never see her? Why would you move to Austin of all places and you're in like the fourth largest city in the country? You couldn't move to Missouri City. You couldn't move to Katy. You couldn't move to Humble. You couldn't find nothing in Houston proper that y'all could, before you moved all the way to another city of Austin, where you left your mother to go live with Rod, who moved there for you. Chrissy is no different from damn Tuna LaFish, the way she treats Stella. She abandoned her mother in a city. They, according to Jasmine, kicked her mother out the house for Rod, left to go to Austin, and mom was on deck when Chrissy was running around Houston playing around with Ming, Olivia, and Jasmine. Meanwhile, the sheriff is coming to do the lockout on an eviction. But back to my original point, Chrissy came in there to wreak havoc. Chrissy came in to cause chaos. Chrissy came in to destroy a relationship because according to Mom Duke's notes, and you guys can read it in here, she was talking about something like, you know, Chrissy, I don't know your mom, but I hope you two can get back. Hold on, let me find it. Chrissy Jazz loves you like a sister. She tried to play tough to. Let me skip down just a little bit. I don't agree with everything she has going on. I wish I could see the dates on here. We're gonna look better. We're gonna look more into this. All I know is I love you like a daughter as well. If someone attacked you, I was ready. Wait, I was trying to stay positive. Jazz truly loved you. I don't agree with everything. I was letting you know I care about you. If I'm wrong, please let me know. I will not bother anymore. I watched those people talk negative about you. So it seems as though Mom Dukes reached out to Chrissy with her messy ass behind. Mom Dukes messaged me reaching out when Jazz and I first fell out publicly. There's a message in here where she's like, I don't know your mother, but I hope you two can get back. Like, just messy. So Jasmine might have been over there running Chrissy's business. People saying you guys were okay. I tried to teach her and her brother to forgive. I know where you are coming from. It says 8, but I don't even know if I could. People saying you guys were on drugs. I knew better. I don't know your mom, but I knew of her. My prayer as I lay down tonight, you guys can get back to the way you were. So Jasmine has a mom she loves and adores, and Chrissy uses her mom about like the nanny, okay? And Mom Dukes is over here saying a prayer at night for Chrissy and her mother. Okay? That's a Mom Dukes. You see Mom Dukes avatar right there? That's not Chrissy avatar. That's Mom Dukes avatar. Okay. I hope you had a happy birthday. Jazz looked as you as a big sister. Da, 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 da. You guys can read this. Just tap along. If her stories have expired and it's not posted, here it is. Okay. And you know, this must have been an Instagram or Messenger. Just know that this is Chrissy. And this is Cheryl, okay? You guys know how this works. And if you don't, I just learned you something. I just schooled you on it, okay? This is Chrissy, the blue. This is a good example of it right here, so you can know what's what. This is Chrissy. You see the avatar right there. That's Mom Dukes, okay? You guys read this on your own. It's posted. I posted it last night. Absolutely. Mom needs a lesson learned. Jasmine and her mom need to go have a cup of coffee, and Jasmine needs to pay attention to her mom and give her some attention and some love. And Jasmine needs to let it go and humble herself because you only do get one mother. In everything I've said, Jasmine, your mom is fugazi and so are you. You're fugazi probably because you got it honest from her. At the end of the day, you need to make up with your mom, not just because you'll need her before she's going to need you, but just from a standpoint, that's the right thing to do because you got 3 daughters over there who are watching this whole thing play out, and you don't want this times 3, 20 years from now. Okay? You don't want because you put your daughter on social media. You put your mom on social media, see how it turned out? You got your daughter on social media, see how it's turning out. Okay? Be careful because what's going to happen is you're not going to like it. So you need to make up with your mother and you need to separate these relationships on the internet and you need to let your mother know that there's a very clear boundary. And if she wants to choose Strong Mommy Chrissy over you, let her. Then you already know where your mom was coming from and it's fucked up. And Mom Dukes needs therapy. Okay? because at the end of the day, I don't care what the ages are. The age means nothing. It's the loyalty. It's the betrayal. It's like these internet stories. Barbara Lent, what's good, sis? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Dr. A, Tam, good morning, everyone. It's the betrayal. It's like the daughter, it's like the girl who breaks up with the boyfriend and then goes screws his father. That's fucked up. That's like the mother who breaks up with her boyfriend. Now your daughter's dating. Like, it's the unspeakable acts that most of us would never do, but that small little subgroup that secretly fucking hates you, that come to do you in. Chrissy is diabolical, in my opinion. Chrissy's sitting up there talking about, I never divulged her secret. Yes, you did. You did it when you did it. When you give someone your word, you give someone your word. Period. You can't stand on something that you holding someone's confidence as you are breaking their trust. Let me tell you something that happened yesterday. We were at Sam's and a lady came through and she brushed up on my daughter's elbow. She was saying, excuse me, as she was handling my daughter. She didn't move her, but she brushed up against her elbow and she's saying, excuse me. And I said, as you are shuffling along past my daughter's elbow like that. And she said, I said, excuse me. And I said, as you are rubbing on my daughter's elbow. And maybe it clicked because homegirl quickly said, she looked around me and said, Miss, I'm sorry. Excuse me. And I said, thank you. And that was it. And we went back to our business. Bitch, don't you dare say excuse me as you are entering into my daughter's space. You say excuse me so we can move out your way. When you move somebody, you violate someone's space, you say, I'm sorry. Or you ask them to move. You don't violate me and excuse me. And my daughter said, yes, ma'am. She didn't say, she just, girl, she already knew mommy trips in the middle of a second. Okay. When the lady apologized, she said, yes, ma'am. And that was it. And we went back to looking at Christmas sweaters. Okay. That was it. Don't you ever touch my child. That's just a little example of how I go for mine. Don't play around. Don't play around. Cheryl, you're weak. And that's why that door was open for Chrissy to come and splinter what you got going on over to your house. You miss your daughter and you decide to go pick up with StrongMommyChrissy. It wasn't Christina, because if Christina were a real woman, she would never have let anyone know that you guys had a secret relationship, and she wouldn't have been talking to you about your daughter like trash. The fact that there's an open door for you to sit and discuss your daughter, you trash, ma'am. That was very weak, both of y'all. Now, Jasmine got her own situation going on here too. But Mom Dukes is jealous of Chris. Chris ain't no prize, but she's mad because her daughter is not in her face anymore. Jasmine could be up in her face because Philip was in prison and Philip was no good, and that's it. Jasmine got a man at the house that she's trying to keep up with, and Mom Dukes is feeling away. Good morning, LC. We see you, sis. Greenheart, good morning. Okay. Chrissy is mad because Chrissy don't have no man. Chrissy didn't add to her, she's not on baby number 10. It's getting harder and harder to bring boys to the yard because sis got 9. She got a whole damn squad. They can sit up there and literally play basketball. They don't have to get nobody in. They can do 5-on-5 over there. Ain't nobody coming up. That food bill must be atrocious. Sis probably got to spend damn $1,500, $2,000 on food to feed the whole family. I've seen what these large families do for groceries, and sis is paying out her ass. And sis, she wouldn't be over there to the warehouse sorting boxes if she didn't need to be. Okay. Even though my mom and I do not have a relationship, I would cut her off completely if she has a relationship with my ex-best friend. And not even just your ex-best friend, your ex-best friend who drug you at your job. Your ex-best friend who told people that she paid for 4 abortions. Your ex-best friend who infiltrated the camp. Okay. Let's get into a little bit of this video just because I almost don't know where to start because there's so much. We'll get into Chrissy's video, but Chrissy is a messy ass bitch, and they all are, just to be honest. And I said it, and you can run it right on back. What's the minute mark? I'm at 37:25. Run it right on back. I don't think Chrissy would be surprised to hear my opinions of her. It's messy. It's messy. It's messy, and it's messy. It's extremely messy. Okay. Let's get into, where are we? Let's get into right here. Hopefully Jazz. Let's get into this one because this is what I do not have recorded. And we're gonna see how much of this we're gonna get through. Do you guys want to listen to Hip's speech or you want to do Hip's later? I said what I said. I love that name. Liv and Jazzy always got something to say when something happens in her life. You reap what you sow. Look, everybody's messy here. There's no innocent parties. Taylor, good morning, sis. Jackson Squad. Look, we're going to take it one by one. I can't talk about everybody simultaneously, but at the end of the day, they all know each other. They are all into it for a reason. They're all messy for a reason. So nobody don't feel like you got to come in here and cap for anybody because it's not necessary. At the end of the day, sis, I've been watching these channels for 4 years. I get it. I just can't talk about everything at the same time, but understand they're all messy. I'm not on the Olivia bandwagon. I'm not on no Jasmine bandwagon. I'm addressing the topics at hand. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that that's what you were doing, but I just want to go on the record. I cover this shit because I see what's going on. Okay. And the bottom line is that we can't talk about everything simultaneously. Chris has an anger management problem. Ding. Jasmine is thirsty. Ding, ding. Jasmine secretly probably wants to get up on top of Chrissy. Ding, 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 ding. Did they ever do it? It's possible. It's possible. There's too much going on. Chrissy saying that Jasmine asked her to have a threesome with that man that she got pregnant by. Yet none of my friends would ever feel comfortable like that unless they were comfortable like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? How is Jasmine so comfortable to ask that if she weren't comfortable to ask that? Yeah, Chrissy talked about all that last night. So we can't talk about that right now because we're on Jasmine's video. We'll talk about what we need to that overlaps, but we can't talk about everything. So let the record show. Yes, Tuna is extremely messy. But right now this doesn't have it. Tuna has kept her tuna fish behind with her children that she has been crying about on the internet. If Tuna even pops her head into this, I'm sure people on the internet will be over there to Gerard's like, can you tell Tuna was crying for the babies? She got them, and now she's over here messing around with StrongMommyChrissy and damn Jasmine. Tuna needs to keep her behind in the comments because I did see her in the comments over here running that yapper, but Tuna needs to shut the fuck up for real. Tuna doesn't need to say a word. All right. Okay. I just hope that I've cleared the deck on that. Ain't nobody innocent. I don't have no favorites. I'm just telling the story. If you can go over to the channel that can tell the story simultaneously, let me know which one, because I would love to hear all points covered at all times. But right now we're into Jasmine's video, and I'm just giving my opinion. Chrissy is messy as fuck. Jasmine is messy as fuck. Her mama messy as fuck. And Chris is not the best boyfriend in the world. Okay. He's not. He's not. Okay. And Tuna was in the comments too. So did I cover everything? Does everybody know where I stand? Because it's like if you don't clear the deck, if you don't clear your name, people might get mistaken. Girl, bye. This is what's going on here.
I don't know. Like, you know, even is I can't.
Here's Chris yawning.
I'm upset with my mom for even, like, let's say, taking the bait, because I know she knows better. My mom is smart. My mom knows that was bait. She threw bait, and my mom bit the shit out of it, and she reeled her ass in, and she put it on social media. Like, she is bait. All that was bait. Look, Kenya Harriet. What? Oh, shit. The fuck? Well, why the fuck they didn't block that person making fake pages? I was about to say her name sound familiar.
Jasmine, you need to learn how to read these comments without reading the comments.
I was really trying to figure out, like, wait, that name sound familiar. They really trying to get on it. Yeah. Y'all, that's a fake page. Yeah. They really trying to get on you, like, you know. That's a fake page. That's why I was like, what? I've seen her page. So to answer your question, Chris, no, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like, let's say, taking the bait, because I know she knows better. My mom is smart. My mom knows that was bait. She threw bait, and my mom bit the shit out of it, and she reeled her ass in, and she put it on social. What, a year and a half, Chrissy? It's been over that. It's been about 2 years now, right? I think it's
Chrissy, it hasn't been 2 years. Yeah, I guess it's coming up on 2 years that this friendship broke up.
What am I deflecting on? Please, Chris. I don't know. If you sit on the couch just minding my business, Chris, and come give me a hug and give me a kiss on the cheek. That's what he does on a daily basis. Y'all can't believe anything that raggedy Ann bitch say. You know, Jasmine have not talked to that girl in a year and a half? Chrissy, it's been over that. It's been about 2 years now, right? I think it's a year and a half. I haven't spoken to her. Haven't spoken
to her. Going on too, but it's not quite.
If something's wrong with Aiden and we're just hurting him, he's with his dad. They're all with their dad. They my kids don't hold no water. Hold no water. They talk. Especially Amaya. Amaya gonna let it be known. Facts. She's gonna let it be known. Yeah, Amaya today, she was like, yeah, mom sprayed your cologne on Aiden today. Yeah. I got off of work, I got my own shoe. Because I did. I was like, I said, he ain't gonna know. And Amaya came and told me. Like, yep. That's what you gotta understand. Our chemistry, my chemistry, I'm gonna speak for myself. My chemistry with these kids is dope. It's fun. They're saying that you're hurting. It's like he might not be hurting the kids, but he's hurting you. Okay. How am I hurt? Do I need to get close? Don't do that. Do I need to check the back of my head? Do I got any sheetrock in the motherfucking back of my head?
Ooh.
You don't need to do all that because that shit is weak as fuck. Like, y'all, come on, man. She posts videos damn near every day. Y'all, if she's hurting, one thing Jasmine's not gonna hold. She's not gonna hold a cup of water. She's gonna speak up. She's gonna talk.
Taylor, I don't think it was a deal that he used some. He's going to explain. He walked in the house. He smelled men's cologne. So men are very sensitive to that. You spray some cologne and your husband hadn't been home and he smells some cologne in the air. It's like walking into your house and smelling some perfume, right? So Amaya came running. First of all, Amaya's a tattletale. She's a busybody in training. She ran to tell Chris that mom used your cologne, sprayed it on Aiden. That's number one. Chris just said, I knew I smelled something, but that's okay. Jasmine says she was spraying it on herself because that's how thirsty she is. She wanted Chris's smell on her. Okay. She loves his dirty drawers. You understand me? So Aiden sees her spraying Chris's cologne. She sprays it on the boy. Rather than Amaya saying, I want some, or let me go get my perfume. She's taken up after her grandmother and her mother's busybody ways and waits in the cut until Chris comes home. See how we train the children to be busybodies? Amaya should have been checked at that moment. You don't go run tell nobody about me. Do you understand? Unless it's your father and it has something to do with him. Chris is not your father. See, they got it twisted over there. Amaya should have been checked. There should be nowhere that Maya felt that she had room to go tell on her mother about anything. Number one, there's nothing going on. But number two, you training up a busybody. Jazz is piggybacking off of what Hip says, aka he's control. And that very well may be true. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know the details of the relationship. What I do know is that she's thirsty and she loves his dirty draws, and people need to have a understand what's going on. You have to let things play out. There's no amount of been there, done that you can separate someone from their man, their kid's father. This is a lesson that Jasmine's going to have to learn, okay, on her own. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you guys are not right. I'm not saying that Mom Dukes isn't right. I don't know if Chris has been clapping her cakes or popping his shit on her, being aggressive with her. I don't know what he's been doing. We don't really know. There's no police reports filed. That's what we can say, right? Do we think that is there any police reports filed? But the person who has a couple of police reports and cases against a dude named Strangler Bay does. And for her to be running to this woman's mom is messy. And then also from a standpoint of, I gave my word that I was not going to involve you, and here you go trying to make a fool out of Jasmine, which means you were just approaching Mom Dukes as a receipt anyway, okay?
That shit that
Dior, absolutely, she's weak as fuck. All of them are.
I can't talk because I'm gonna spill the beans.
Yeah,
I'm gonna spill the beans, so it's gonna make your mama look like something else, and I ain't trying to have all that, like, because they gonna get on her.
Chrissy mad she can't show her man. She's a bitter girl. She look.
I told Jasmine this.
Let me say this too. Jasmine doesn't mind showing the imperfections. Like, she tries to clean it up, but she's not going to not show Chris. This chick loves this man, okay? Chrissy wants you to think she got damn Prince fucking Charming over there. You understand? Chrissy wants you to think she got Russell Wilson. She got 2022 Offset. She wants you to think she got Wiz Khalifa when things were good with him and Amber Rose. She wants you to think that it's Kim and Kanye's wedding day over there. She wants you to think she got Bill Cosby before we knew Bill Cosby wasn't Bill Cosby. She wants you to think she got Will Smith. She wants you to think she got some upstanding ass, highly sought after, high value Negro over there, clapping them cakes, paying bills, and being super dad. Okay?
You know, you dealt with her so long. That shit is over with now. You already called her out.
Gave her
personally, you know what I mean? And she didn't go for it. What more is it to say? You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
she can't say that. She's like, oh, you're pregnant. Okay, bitch, after I had the baby, what's up? You still running your mouth?
And that's what it is. So I told Bae wanted to get on here and say her piece because of what she said about me and A Boogie. But
stop speaking on my fucking kids, bro.
Yeah, like real talk. But
so there's a receipt in there saying that she told Chris told A Boogie, aka Aiden, I guess, to shut the fuck up. I don't know anything about it. Let Philip handle that. Aiden has a whole father across town. If I would think that Philip would not want his son being talked to any type of way, and check Chris just on some, I don't know what happened, and I know my son loves you, but please don't let me hear anything like that again, because if I do, we're going to have a stronger conversation. Like, nothing like that needs to come up again. So let's just clear the air. I'm just going to assume it's some internet gossip, but I don't want to hear that again. Okay? And that's it, and that's all. So I would assume with having a father that Philip has already checked Chris on that. Well, then that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, These people are dealing like this would never happen. You know what I'm saying? Like for a lot of us, this would never happen. The fact that Chris is sitting there off to the side like a whole woman doing this conversation, either you're going to come sit up front, which he is. This is just like, I don't know, put the damn text message out and be done with it. Okay. Let's listen to this part. Let's listen to this part. Okay. We can, I'm sure people are going to be going through this whole entire live, and maybe we will like another day. For right now, let's listen to when Chris gets on here and actually says his piece. Okay. Then we'll go to Jasmine's 17-minute video, and then I'm gonna jump off of here. And if you guys want to hear Strong Mommy Chrissy's video, I got the whole thing. Word on the street is that she deleted it. But we'll go through it because I got sick. Okay. Okay.
I was sad. I was really sad. Like I just, you know how you go to sleep and you just like finally lay down and you wake up and you like, bro, I gotta start my day all over again. And I know what I gotta come to.
I'm gonna need y'all to hit the like button.
Like, a lot of y'all don't. Y'all, it's not y'all don't. Y'all just
Let's
don't
go
know.
ahead and get
y'all don't know. Obviously, I don't know everything, but y'all don't know anything. Y'all know, like, I want to say, y'all just know that there was something that happened. Let's say that. That's what y'all know.
One thing I'm gonna tell y'all. Who's the phone? I'm looking to see. Oh. One thing I'm gonna tell y'all this, man, is that I would never ever disrespect her mother at all. And I did not disrespect her mother at all, man. I asked a simple question. She answered. I answered back without no.
So what was the simple question? Why are you texting me? So maybe it was kind of, okay. Was it why are you texting me, or why are you texting me? I don't know. I mean, she's texting you because your woman was calling you for an hour and she was ready to go. Okay, that's number one. And she said he's saying he said, "Oh, okay." And then I'm not sure what else he said. Let's hear about it. Just put the text out, somebody.
Disrespect. All I said was, "Oh, okay," and it went left. It went left, like far left. You know what I mean? So, so yeah. So it is what it is, man. Like, hold on, y'all. I'm playing my game. I'm just more heartbroken because I didn't expect that from her mother doing all that. You know what I mean? That shit caught me by surprise. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, that shit caught me by surprise though, man. I didn't expect all that for her to go to that extent. You know what I mean? But I am hurting over it because she's a loved one, bro. Like, I would never in my life try to break her mom and her away from each other. Like, that's bullshit. I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's weak shit.
I can play for you.
No, hell no.
I know how to play pool.
Yeah, no, you don't. But I wouldn't do that, man. That's just fucked up. Like, I wouldn't sit up and be like, "Babe, you don't need to go to your mom." I always pressure Jazz to go to her mom's house 24/7 on the weekends. Hey, go to your mom's house. Go chill with your mom. See what your mom doing. See what she got going on.
See, okay. So he's saying I always pressure Jasmine. Jasmine is stuck on that dick. Okay. Do you guys hear me? She's stuck on it. He's telling her, go see your mom, go check on your mom. This is coming from a man who doesn't have one at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got a mother, but his mom's in heaven. His mom is in her final resting place. And he's saying, go check on your mom. Jasmine wants to be up in his face. Do you see what I'm saying? Mom Dukes feels away. Instead of blaming Jasmine for being stuck on his junk, she's gonna blame Chris and say her and Chris doesn't want them to have a relationship.
I mean, like,
now Jasmine seemed to allude to some tea with Jack, and we're gonna get into that. Let's play this, and then we're gonna
do that all the time.
Let's keep it pushing,
but like Jazz said, y'all, we're not gonna sit up here and give y'all detail after detail after detail because it's our business, and we're not gonna sit up here and give y'all detail after detail after detail because it's our business, and we're not gonna sit up here and entertain y'all with that shit. You know what I mean? It stays amongst us, and that's how it should have been at first. But things happen, and it is what it is. We're not gonna sit up here and dwell on it. It sucks. Hopefully, we all can come together with this shit and get over it. But for y'all to sit up here and think that I'm abusing the kids and abusing Jasmine, that's bullshit, y'all.
He loves my mom.
I truly do love her mother. And that's one thing she don't understand. But anyway, for y'all to sit up here and say that I'm abusing Jasmine or I'm abusing these kids, that's bullshit, y'all. For real. That is bullshit. Just FYI, I'm not reading none of y'all messages or y'all comments. So y'all can keep, you know, not the ones who support me, but the ones who's being negative. I'm not reading none of that shit. So y'all can have it. Anyway, I would not dare do that. Man, do you know that if I was like that, these kids would fear me, they would be scared of me, and Jasmine get jealous sometimes. Am I right? What? Am I wrong? She get jealous. Exactly.
Good night hug.
Facts. She get jealous because they come to me first. When I get off work,
okay, listen to this.
All this shit, like, I mean, it stays amongst us.
Jasmine gets jealous.
First, but things happen, and it is what it is. We're not gonna sit up here and dwell on it. It sucks. Hopefully, we all can come together with this shit and get over it. But for y'all to sit up here and think that I'm abusing the kids and abusing Jasmine, that's bullshit, y'all.
He loves my mom.
I truly do love her mother, and that's one thing she don't understand. But anyway, for y'all to sit up here and say that I'm abusing Jasmine or I'm abusing these kids, that's bullshit, y'all. For real. That is bullshit. Just FYI, I'm not reading none of y'all messages or y'all comments. So y'all
let me put this.
You know, not the ones who support me, but the ones who's been negative. I'm not reading none of that shit. So y'all can have it. But anyway, I would not dare do that. Man, do you know that if I was like that, these kids would fear me?
Let me show you this real quick. Liv is over here saying, "Kiss my ass, Melody." Melody says this before. Melody says, let me see if I can make this bigger. Something she says, yes, Lynn. Melody says, Liv, I'll be in Texas. You want to pull up? I mean, okay, whatever. Like, who wants to fight big old Liv? Kiss my ass, Melody. Okay, so Liv was in the mist last night. Okay, I'm sure you all saw that. Okay. Chris is talking about Jasmine and her jealousy. I think Jasmine is a very jealous type person. Chris has no breathing room. I don't know if Chris is cheating or not, but Chris has to be a very artful cheater because Jasmine stays up in his ass. I really believe that.
Jasmine get jealous sometimes. Am I right? What? Am I right? She get jealous. Exactly.
Good night hug.
Facts. She get jealous because they come to me first. When I get off work, boom.
That says a lot of number one, the kids like Chris. They feel comfortable with Chris. But the fact that Jasmine gets jealous, I can see that in light of what's happened. Mom Dukes is jealous. Mom Dukes is jealous. Maybe that she's not jealous of Chris. Mom Dukes has her own man, right? But she may be jealous that Chris is getting time with her baby. Jasmine is sitting up there getting jealous because the kids go to him over her. Do you see how the pathology of this mother-daughter relationship? Cheryl is mad because Jasmine isn't up under her. Jasmine gets mad when the kids go to Chris over her. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, this is some weirdo stuff, and there's obviously something lacking in this family dynamic. And they don't even need me. They need Iyanla for real. They need a good ass family therapist to come and sort this shit out because there's never going to be any resolve. Mom Dukes is dealing with personal issues that she even felt comfortable to go outside of their relationship to an enemy, not a friend, an enemy. Okay. And Jasmine, this is going to be your life 20 years from now. 20 years from now, you're going to be dealing with the same thing. You know why? Because this is how y'all operate.
Like, Chris, all this shit, like,
they hear him coming.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, like, I be tired of be like, all right, yeah, kiss, but at the end of the day, those are my babies, man. Those are my babies. You feel me? So no one hell there's not. And like I told y'all, earlier, Amaya would speak up. She's gonna talk. She gonna let it be known. She gonna run her mouth. She's gonna run her mouth. She's gonna let it be known. For example, when I was going on my way back from work, Jasmine let A Boogie use my cologne. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she like, I felt like when she told me, I was like, she was waiting for me to come home. When she told
Look, let me address that real quick. That's her house. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say about that. Like, we can't live stream to make Jasmine break up with Chris. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying. Just understand that as much as the internet, as YouTube streets influence Jasmine, she loves that ninja. Okay. She's not letting him go nowhere. Do you hear me? all them kids will get cleared out that house before she lets Chris go. She's planning her future on him. Do you understand? Look at those teeth. That's her boo. So if he popped Aiden, if he gave Aiden a spanking, like I said, address that with Philip next time he goes live, for real. And I'm not trying to be funny, walk by faith, not by sight. I'm just saying the father, like, I can't do anything about it. If Jasmine cleared the way to allow that man to pop her son, like, what can I do about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to say. That's her bad. That's the stuff that happens when you've got these blended households. Um, and it's not because blended households are bad. Many people have very successful blended households. At the end of the day, if you as a woman allow your man to discipline your children physically, give pops and spankings and whoopings and all that stuff, and that is okay by their father, and you're not able to hit that mute button for people to not hear the intimate details of what is going on in your house, like, all y'all fucked up. We're just watching. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing I can do. There's no comments. I don't really have a comment on that because I don't know what Jasmine has approved for him to do with these kids. And I don't know. I just feel like they got a father to protect them. Where's the father in all this? If there's a true concern about the children, where is the father? Where is CPS? Where is, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're here to talk about the messy shit. I can't help on the children. They got a whole CPS caseworker and they need to sort that out. I'm not that's some experience. My wisdom isn't giving me any, I don't have anything to draw on. I've never been in that situation. My baby father is up under this roof with his daughter and we don't have no outside kids. You know what I'm saying? So we don't deal with that. And when I have kids that come to my house that are disrespectful, I call their parents, which I don't have that problem. But when I do, I call their parents or I pack up bags and take their ass home. You understand?
Oh, me, I felt it. I was like, okay.
Okay.
No, because I smelled something, but I didn't know.
Yeah, Jasmine, girl, Jasmine loves
Like,
this
y'all,
dude.
one thing about me, man.
He could run off with her whole entire
about
bank account
the
and she'll,
how can I
you
explain?
know,
The
well,
negativity, I
he
don't care
needed
about, bro. Y'all
it.
can have it. I promise you, y'all can have it. I don't care about none of that. All that talk y'all do, I don't care about it, man. That shit in the ear, out the other. I don't care about none of that. As long as you ain't touching Mons or Jasmine, nothing, man.
But I don't like that.
I know, but me personally, that shit don't faze me. That shit don't faze me.
Here's Olivia
right
talking
here,
about, look at Olivia in the comments if you guys can see it. Stay strong, y'all. These miserable no man having hoes. Man. Hold on. Olivia, would you shut up? Girl. Hold on. Olivia in these damn comments was showing out a little bit.
That has something to do with her mom's. Fucked me up all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really fucked me up. You know, because her mom, you know, it's family, but yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we supposed to hit, you know, hey, what we doing? Whatever, what we doing? But
what we doing? Whoop de whoop and boop boop boop.
We good, man. We good. And
Olivia, you're the main no having angry ass.
I'm not used to this shit, bro. Like, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this, bro. I promise you, I'm not used to this.
Olivia saying, my baby,
like,
so happy.
I'm still new to this, man. I'm still new to this shit.
And first of all, no couple is perfect. Yeah, we argue here.
Of course, we supposed to, you know.
And I talk shit.
And like I told her, like I told her father, like, you know, we do have these disagreements. It's about.
So her father called to check in and find out what the fuck is going on. Jasmine has people checking in on her. Now her father is in a whole different relationship. He's married to a lady. Now, could Jasmine be capping for Chris? Absolutely. We see it all the time. But understand, Chris is under the microscope. He got the Davis kids over there and Philip. He got Jasmine's brother calling and checking in. The father is calling. One thing that we're hearing is that there is a family dynamic here. Jasmine is not alone. Chrissy, who you got checking on you? I know she got Benzino. If you ever never seen Chrissy's brother, he reminds me of Benzino. You got damn Benzino, and you got your mom that you ran off. I don't know what else you got going on over there, but Jasmine does seem to have a collective of people. I really feel like no matter what, Chrissy is jealous of the dynamic that Jasmine has been able to overcome her slorish behavior and settle in on one man. Jasmine can talk, Chrissy can talk about Jasmine's multiple abortions and everything like that. But you know what? I'm going to give it to Jasmine at the moment for managing what she knows that she could manage. And not, she could have probably had 9-10 kids too. Okay. She might have had 9-10 kids too. Okay. Clearly, if she's got 5 now, she terminated twins, 3 years ago, right before Chris, and maybe she had one prior to that also, for a total of 4 in her lifetime. Yeah, she could have had plenty. That's 5 more kids. She could have had 10. Chrissy, she would have outbeat you. Okay.
About us at the end of the disagreement, how we come, together as a couple.
Yeah.
Are we gonna sit up here, ignore each other, and be bitter? Or are we gonna sit up here and understand each other's side and then get back to each other? You feel me? And that's what it's about, bro. Like, and I told Jasmine, like, this shit is so hard for me because if I was to say what I want to say, shit would be totally different. It would be different because I got the messages to prove.
Look, this person, Easy Recipe, says arguing is healthy too, and I agree. You know what? If you've ever been in a relationship when it's over and you're like, I'm tired of talking, I'm not arguing anymore. When communication breaks down, and it's I don't fuck with you anymore, and I don't even want to talk to you. Yeah, people just don't care anymore. The fact that Chrissy is still in the mud trying to get at Jasmine tells me, number one, sis, you're bored. Number two, you don't have anything else going on in your life, which you got 9 kids. You just got your kid from his daddy's house. You should be plenty busy. And bitch, you care way too much. You have nothing going on personally. You should be taking care of your kids, and you are fixated on Jasmine. And don't you have to be over to the center, to the fulfillment center, or whatever you do?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't do this. This is the thing. They know this. I don't do this shit. Yeah. I got receipts. I just don't do this shit. For what? To entertain y'all and y'all have something to talk about more. No, I'm not doing that, man. I'm not doing that shit at all. So y'all can let that go because y'all never see Chris do that bullshit, bro. Oh, I got receipts. Look at this. I'm not doing that. Y'all can say that, bro.
To that bitch, I'm gonna say something. I'm sorry, baby. I don't like that. It's just I got this, with her going to my mom. That's just like,
this shit low.
It's disgusting. Like, why would who does that?
Well, you can talk to him about that. I don't give. I mean, I care, but meaning that that's I don't care about her like at all. But y'all, I would never do that. Never.
Simply here, no offenses, but that's corny. FOB, family over BS. Okay.
Right.
Okay, sis, just want something to type. Chrissy is pressed for attention. Can't find any content because she gotta hide her life.
He said he let y'all, but what did y'all say?
Okay.
Arguing is not healthy.
What's it? Y'all just perfect. Whoever it is.
So this Octavia person says arguing is not healthy. Arguing is healthy because you know what? There's nothing wrong with healthy debates. If you got an angry ass anger management person in the house, probably not. But having healthy debates, being able to look, they're not married. So everything Chris says does not go. Even in a marriage, everything one says does not go. Just because I say something doesn't mean that my husband is Hopalong Cassidy. And just because he says something, I can give my input. You know what I'm saying? Arguing or debating or having conversations is absolutely healthy. That's part of having a healthy relationship. Now, constantly arguing, constantly bickering, no, that needs to be handled in different ways. You don't need to argue all the time. But keep in mind, this is the MyJazzyLife chat, and there's a lot of people on the struggle bus for relationships in there, okay? Some of these people hadn't been in a healthy relationship since maybe a healthy relationship birthed them into the world, okay? Some of these people in this chat, some of these people, period, right here, they don't know anything about even having a man. Liv is over here talking about some no-having man-ass angry chicks, and sis, you're one of them. You are one of them. You sit up here and and lie about having a man. You are, girl, you sitting up here trash, right? Who is Juicy? Someone named Juicy. She says you mad. They probably deleted the comment. Whatever. Anyway, let's move on. We can get into this whole entire live if you want to, but I think time is of the essence, and then we want to talk about what happened with Chrissy. So, because I'm gonna shut this one down.
What I'm gonna say, this is why I'm done. This is why I'm not apologizing.
This is the good one.
My own flesh and blood. You know, I only got a few messages of what was said. My own flesh and blood. I even sent it to my brother. Like everything that I was trying to do as far as handle this shit off of YouTube, I had to just say fuck it and just do what's best for me at this point. Got on here and cried and called my mama selfish and all this shit yesterday. And then I see that in the mix of me talking on my live stream, and after my live stream, you're still messaging that bitch. You're still telling her you're not even my business. You're still talking about me and what's going on in my fucking house or what's not going on in my house. You're still talking about me and Chris to that bitch. And I know she's fucking watching. She can't message me no more. Now y'all want to know? Yep, Chris told me not to. I blocked my own fucking mom. I don't give a fuck at this point. Now I don't give a fuck. I was trying to be understanding and be this person to be kind and think about her.
So when Jasmine was live yesterday crying, do you know Mom Dukes was sitting up there messaging Chrissy? Is that not, that's crazy, right? We gonna get into Chrissy's live. Chrissy's not innocent. We know Hips is questionable. We're just talking about this live right now, okay, guys? Because you know I can't talk about every topic at the same moment, right? Because then it'll be, Fran, you were all over the place.
Why? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with her, bro? I'm so disgusted with my own mom, bro. Disgusted. Damn, that shit's disgusting, bro. That shit's disgusting. Like, the way I feel sick to my stomach, right? Sick to my stomach. That is so disgusting. Like, reading it, just like, what? She needs some tough love. I don't hate her. She just needs to grow up and make better choices. This bitch said sometimes, but she don't like me. I agree. She wants me to go on and do an apology to her on YouTube. I will never. Chris has hated me from day one. And
that's all in those receipts I posted. So Chrissy and Mom Dukes are going back and forth. Mom Dukes is literally gossiping about Jasmine to Chrissy as Jasmine is crying her eyes out in that live. Can you believe that? Mom Dukes, girl, sign off. Like that is, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. If I wasn't covering these channels for coin, I would unsubscribe. And when it's over, I probably will. Mom Dukes is nobody for me to even really keep up with, just to be honest. Her cooking is not that great, and I'm not interested in her as a person. She just fits into the characters of the MyJazzyLife show, and now obviously the weirdo friendship with her and StrongMommyChrissy. But yeah, Mom Dukes, yeah, you are some kind of really bad example for a mother. And Jasmine, you got to stop this. You got to get your kids off social media, and you got to manage that household. Because I've been saying this for years, guys. What have I been saying for years? Manage your business before your business manages you. Okay. Jasmine is being managed right now because Jasmine hasn't been handling what she needed to handle, which is her mother, her business, her life, and what's going on around her. And everything has boiled over. And Jasmine, you are so busy up in Chris's face. People are mad at you. They're mad at you on the internet, and they're mad at you now in real life. Your mom wants her time, sis. Your mom doesn't know how to communicate to tell you that she misses you. So her weirdo self goes to your enemy to go and dish about you, and thought that Chrissy was going to keep her secrets, even though she was using Mom Dukes as a fucking receipt. Okay.
And has succeeded in keeping her from me. Mama, you know, I try so hard to have your back and respect you, bro, and respect your fucking relationship.
You're welcome, Live, Laugh, Love. Good morning, sis. Good morning to all my sisters. Hit the like button for me, please.
As much as I beg your fucking ass to come to your house, Mom, let's do this. I'll bring food. I'll buy the food, and we'll come over and spend time. No, I don't feel good. I'm sick. Chris has never said that he hated my mom.
So Jasmine over here saying she begs her mom to come to her house. So you can't just pull up to your mom's house. This is what I think, because she's going to talk about this in a minute. Something happened with Mr. Jack. There's something going on. Maybe we passed that. Maybe we need to talk about it. Let me roll back. There's something with Mr. Jack. I'm going to find the video. Jasmine came to comment in my chat once upon a time. Not my chat, but well, she did come to our chat once or twice. She was streaming me and TMR once upon a time, like way back when we first started doing this. But Jasmine came and commented once upon a time. I'm gonna have to find it because I think I found it recently. But anyway, long story short, it was Mother's Day, and Jasmine had on a certain outfit, and she said that she changed her clothes 3 times. When does Jasmine ever care about what she has on? Jasmine changed her clothes 3 times and was like just making a reference about how she wanted to make sure that she had something, that she didn't have anything on that was revealing too much. Remember when Jasmine used to have on booty shorts all the time? When Jasmine was 50, 60 pounds less. And this is right before Chris came, and this is around the time Philip was sending her all kinds of "you're fat" messages from prison. And she said something when she was going over to her mom's house for Mother's Day about having on appropriate clothes. And I said, "Oh, you must dress with your ass out, basically, in front of Mr. Jack, in front of your mom's boyfriend. That must be a problem." And she came and said, "Nobody had to tell me how to dress appropriately. I know how to dress. Da, 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 da." And they gave her the business in my comments. And of course she came and deleted the shit, right? But I got it, and I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna post it. But Jasmine, there's something with Mr. Jack. I'm not sure what it is, but we gonna get to that at some point. It's gonna come out because everything's coming out now. Mom Dukes, if you want to clear your name, what's up with Jasmine and Mr. Jack? What's up with that?
Snapper over there. I'm not talking about anything else. But what I'm going to say, this is why I'm done. This is why I'm not apologizing, because my own flesh and blood, I only got a few messages of what was said. My own flesh and blood. I even sent it to my brother. Like everything that I was trying to do as far as handle this shit off of YouTube.
Walk by faith. I agree with you 100%, sis. Absolutely.
I had to.
This is the best she can get right
just
now.
Do what's best for me.
And probably period.
Got on here and cried and called my mama selfish and all this shit yesterday. And then I see that
I agree,
in the midst
Dr.
of me
A.
talking on my live stream, and after my live stream, you're still messaging that bitch. You're still telling her you're not even my business. You're still talking about me and what's going on in my fucking house or what's not going on in my house. You're still talking about me and Chris to that bitch. And I know she's fucking watching. She can't message me no more. Now y'all want to know? Yep. Chris told me not to. I blocked my own fucking mom. I don't give a fuck at this point. Now I don't give a fuck. I was trying to be understanding and be this person to be kind and think about her. Why? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with her, bro? I cannot. I'm so disgusted with my own mom, bro. Disgusted. Man, that shit's disgusting, bro. That shit's disgusting. Like, the way I feel sick to my stomach, right? Sick to my stomach. That is so disgusting. Like, reading it, just like, what? She needs some tough love. I don't hate her. She just needs to grow up and make better choices. This bitch said sometimes she don't like me. I agree. She wants me to go on and do an apology to her on YouTube. I will never. Chris has hated me from day one and has succeeded in keeping her from me. Mama,
he has succeeded. Mom Dukes wants her daughter. Do you see what I'm saying? Think about an Iyanla episode. Okay. I remember Lisa Ray coming on with her mother and her daughter, and they talk to each other grimy, right? They bark at each other rather than speak blessings over each other, right? They put it in the negative rather than the truth. So you don't do this could sound like in the positive, I miss you. You just up under that ninja, you let him put me last rather than, you want to come spend the night? Let's make cookies and bring the kids over for a fish fry. Ask for what you want, Mom Dukes. See, a lot of us women have the problem of not asking for what we want. We think that people need to just lay out and lay down and be mind readers. Ask for what you want. Come with love rather than hate. You miss somebody, tell them you miss them. Don't tell them how busy they are and how you've been trying to catch up with them. Just say, I miss you. I love you. When you coming to see me? Or let's meet up for a coffee. Just ask for what you want. Stop trying to shame people and tell people what they haven't been doing when you're trying to get something from them. Do you go into Macy's or Nordstrom and tell them how they haven't had a sale in 3 months? And where's my damn 25% off? No, you're gonna ask, can I get a discount? Is this on sale? Do I have any naughty points? You gonna get your American Express out where you got some cash points on there? Okay, you're gonna find your perks and benefits and use it that way rather than telling people how their stuff is too expensive and they hadn't provided you a sale in way too long. Do you understand? Pride. Put your pride to the side. These people don't know how to talk to each other. Okay? They don't know how to talk to each other. Mom Dukes is hating and coming off jealous because she doesn't know how to ask her daughter for love, because Mom Dukes dropped her daughter off at her grandmother's house and Jasmine's grandmother practically raised her. Jasmine's father practically raised her. Jasmine used to be with her father. Jasmine, if you want to know why it bothers you because your kids go to Chris or they love on their daddy over you, understand you are seeing your life play out. Your mom was busy at work all the time. And what happened? You were up under your father. Remember, he used to make you special beans? Remember that? Remember? You didn't really spend a lot of time with your mother. You and your mother's relationship is disconnected, right? She doesn't know how to act. She probably has corporate mom guilt. All of us that spend way too much time at work and we don't get to connect with our kids. When you have 10 minutes, connect meaningfully. If you have to work, you got to make money. You got to work. You got to make money. Make those moments count. Okay. At the end of the day, because this is what you're going to be dealing with. Okay. Remember, dad made her special beans all the time because mom would go to her 1 and 2 jobs. Jasmine's mother had 2 jobs. Dad was home making special beans. Okay. But Jasmine, don't you remember how you used to do your mom over your dad when you were a kid? Now you mad because your kids are showing Chris love. They show their dad love. Dad gets to be super dad. Chris gets to be super boyfriend. You stay sitting at that computer, sis. Stop it. You got to take a break sometimes, okay?
Respect you, bro, and respect your fucking relationship. Whew.
You got 3 daughters, sis.
You know why I haven't been over there. As much as I beg your fucking ass to come to your house, Mom, let's do this. I'll bring food. I'll buy the food. And we'll come over and spend time. No, I don't feel good. I'm sick. Chris has never.
Because Mom Dukes wants to be up under Mr. Jack, okay? Mom Dukes is checking up on her dick, okay? Mom Dukes wants to be over there with her man, all right? She don't want Jasmine around. Jasmine got that big old bootay that Mr. Jack probably be looking at, because I'm telling you, where there's smoke, there's fire. When sis came to my comments, I've never seen Jasmine in my comments, and I've never been in hers. She came to my comments one time, and it was to address me regarding a comment that I made that struck me kind of funny about the way she dresses, and that it was almost to me like her mom told her not to dress a certain type of way around this man who is not her father.
Never said that he hated my mom. He never once said it, and he read me this message when he was texting her. He told her that he loved her like she was his, own mom. He just couldn't deal with the company that's around her. He couldn't deal with that. because of how certain things happen. I'm so irritated with her. Like now that I see all these messages, my friend watches your videos. He said you went in the paint. If she keeps talking mess, I will. This is my mom talking to Chrissy. If she keeps talking mess, I will post the text he sent me. If my mom decides to get on YouTube and post
it,
a text
Mom
message, it will
Dukes.
not
Post
make her
it.
look dumb. And that's just me being real. It will make her look dumb. It will make her look so dumb. I don't understand how you're going to be mad at me. I was concerned about you. This is between me and you. I will always consider you her big sister. I have a fucking big sister. I have a motherfucking big sister, mother. I have a fucking sister that you pushed out of yourself. I have a sister. She just don't understand. This guy is no good. Love ya. Even though she doesn't think I love her, but not him. If she keeps texting me, I'm going to post everything. I hate that because it's only showing he has won. Keeping my daughter and grandkids from me. You know what? You're doing it to yourself. At this point, you're doing it to yourself. I was still coming to your fucking house, pissed off and all on fucking Christmas, but you're doing this to yourself, bro. You're so fucking, bro. Never told Jazz you messaged me. Chrissy, just so you know, mama, she's putting your shit out there, right? Then I got DMs saying Jazz posted on her IG a message. How, mama? This is what she said. Chrissy said this on her Insta post. Then I got DMs saying Jazz posted on her IG a message towards me. I then went live on YouTube. Her mom was sending me words of encouragement while I was live. Never told Jazz you messaged me. Heart, heart, heart. Yes, Lord, speak.
This is like the ultimate betrayal. I mean, the fact that her mother is out here, this is not a relationship that, yes, Mr. Jack and Chris are one and the same. Yes. And so is Strangler Bay. Okay. The fact that, and this wouldn't even justify it, but when people are like, oh, Mom Dukes and Chrissy have been close, I'm sorry. Unless it's some kid that, unless Chrissy was on the pickup line in elementary school, yeah, we don't go back like that. We don't go back like that. Okay? No, ma'am. You just met my mom a couple years ago when we met. No, we're not good like that. You guys aren't talking about recipes. I don't see no damn banana bread recipe. I don't see anything about tell me how you make that good pot roast. What's the fish fry you use when you make that flounder? I didn't see anything of that. This was on connecting on some whoever is in the bushes that wants to come and say, oh, they were close. Y'all are connecting on some gossiping about someone who you guys say is going through a hard time, but y'all are sitting up here doing the most. Both of y'all know. Chrissy, you know you got a whole mother over there. Why don't you go clean her apartment? Why don't you go back over there with them damn wretched ass gray pants and go clean your mom's apartment again? Why are you messing around with other people's mothers? Don't you have 9 kids over there to mother on?
Wow, Mom. Wow, bro. Thank you. Hit the nail on the head. Chris hates me. Maybe Chris don't believe shit. Maybe I should tell him to send me that message, screenshot that message. What he said to my mom as far as how he feels about her. Trying to keep my daughter separate from me. Look who is. I don't give a fuck. You could have talked to Jack. You could have talked to my dad, my brother. You went to her. Ugh. Once she's seen the video, that video,
betrayal, and it's not even. It sounds like Mom Dukes went to Chrissy. So, I mean, at the end of the day, Chrissy was definitely being messy, and Chrissy seeked an opportunity. She seized upon an opportunity. But at the end of the day, this is a very deep betrayal of a mother to a daughter for her to seek out someone she knows that her daughter can't stand and who can't stand her. Why you would be there in the cut? Me personally, if my enemy, if someone all of a sudden who I don't like, all of a sudden their mother reached out to me on some, I watch you in the bushes. Okay, let me give you a perfect scenario. About a year ago, a weirdo found out this person's mom was a whole fan. If that person ended up in my inbox dropping tea on this individual, I would do one of two things: not answer or say thanks but no thanks and cut it. I would not participate in that. I just wouldn't.
She is going to talk stuff to me, but God, I have prayed about it. God will handle it. You were a sister she always wanted. Are you read that one? I already read that shit. You're working on me, huh? She just wants to listen. Wait, she just won't listen to good reason. She lets Chris ruin her friendship, and she's done some things to me that I cannot accept. I want the best for her always. I'm just speaking truth. I love and appreciate you for your real talk. I'm working on her. I pray things are better.
Look, sometimes you have to prioritize. I'm sure any of you don't have to put any hands up or anything. At the end of the day, when you were running the streets, going to bars, being loose, at a certain point when you met your husband or you met your boo, you had to slow some things down. Either change your ways, change how you operate with those friends, or some friends had to be cut off. Am I speaking truth here? Chrissy carries herself a certain type of way. Jasmine carries herself a certain type of way. I say this every single day. Jasmine wants to be married. Now, I don't know if Chrissy was really trying to be married or not. It sounds like Chrissy was married, trying to be up in another marriage while being married. I don't know. At the end of the day, you got to change your ways sometimes. And I'll tell you, this is even from personal experience. When my life changed and changed and changed up to when I became a mother, like slowly some people that I used to hang out with and deal with, it's not that I'm not friends with them anymore. It's just people just take a step back. Take a step back. If friendships evolve, you get closer, you get more distant, you still love each other, you don't speak as much, you're busy, all of those things. I've always been a career girl. I've always worked a lot. Always. I wouldn't call myself a workaholic, but girl, I handle my business. That's just been my life, period, right? Becoming a wife and a mother has taught me to slow down in certain areas, but I'm still highly motivated in terms of my work ethic. And you can see what I do on my YouTube channel. Okay. I was doing this to get to the point where I could make $1 on YouTube. Okay. All right. At the end of the day, certain relationships either suffer, some relationships grow. Okay. When you became a mother, your friends who weren't mothers, maybe sometimes you didn't speak to them as much unless they became an active participant in your mothering. Sometimes you got to let people go. And it's not because they did anything wrong. It's just because things just kind of start to fade away. When you are doing stuff with your husband or getting ready for marriage and you got a friend who's in the shits all the time, that just doesn't coincide. If you have a friend who's extra slorish, your husband's not going to want you to be around that woman. You might not want to be, you can't do the same things anymore. You can't go to spring break. You can't go to Mardi Gras. And if you do, you're going as couples. It's different now, right? Any of you guys who go to any of these Greek weekends, it's different going as a undergrad to grad to going with your boyfriend, to going with your husband, to going with the kids, right? Now you're going to the picnics and the alumni balls. When you are 20, yeah, you're going to get drunk at whatever frat house. Everyone's getting together at the this and that. You get a little bit older, now you're going to the charity events. You're going to the luncheons. When you come back with your family, now you're spreading out blankets and going to see Earth, Wind, and Fire, and you're packing chicken and sandwiches. Okay, there's levels to this thing, right? Somebody's jealous. Some people jealous out here. Okay,
I just want you to know how she felt about you. She never had a sister. Fuck. I said I have a sister. I have a fucking sister.
That's really sad that Mom Dukes is talking about that Jasmine never had a sister. Jasmine has a sister who's in the assisted living facility, I guess. Jasmine's sister has maybe profound autism. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to speak out of turn. I don't know what sis is going through, but sis lives in a home. And for Mom Dukes to say Jasmine never had a sister, maybe, you know, an active, someone who she could really go out to lunch with and do all the things, but we're born with, and we have what we have. And for Mom Dukes to kind of dismiss the sister relationship that Jasmine has with her sister who is disabled, or however you want to call it. Like I said, I want to speak out of turn, but her sister is not, her sister is elsewhere and is dealing with a profound condition that makes her not able to interact with Jasmine as Jasmine would with maybe some of her girlfriends. Okay. And for Mom Dukes to say it that way, that's very weird. That's weird, man. That's very strange. Mom Dukes, once again, sis, you need to sit all the way down. Like, you are a busy body ass. Shame.
I will always have her back. I will always have your back, Mama, no matter what happens. Definitely do not apologize to her on YouTube. She's a grown woman now. She needs to stop letting him take advantage of her. And if this continues and you feel the need to post a text, expose him so that he's evil. And I've seen it since day one. No, I'm live. I hate. No. Mama, don't even.
See, Jasmine, this is why you're not going to be married. He says, what are you doing? We just got off live. Girl, you were just live for over an hour. He's in the bed. You sneak out to go live again. And now you're reading the messages. Now, I know for some of you, it's like, he's controlling. He's trying to give her. Do you remember when Chrissy was live and Rod said, come back to the real world. Let's go. Let's go. Rod kept what's her damn name, Chrissy, off live with the bullshit. He kept her off live. Okay.
I thought I blocked. Oh, because it's coming to my computer. Why are you texting me?
Let's hear that one more time.
So that he's exposed him. He's evil, and I've seen it since day one. No, I'm live. I hate. No. Mama, don't even. I thought I blocked. Oh, because it's coming to my computer. Why are you texting me? Chrissy is so wrong for this because she definitely knows better.
Who's that?
One of my she's a moderator, but she's one of my college teammates.
Hey, come here, man. Hey, she's gonna read what she saw for real. Come on.
We're supposed to handle this offline. We're supposed to, but you text me. That's want to let you know I love you. I don't care. If you love me so much, you wouldn't have me doing this, bro. Like, you just disgusted me, bro. Like, now I'm irritated because reading those messages and then saying that you ain't tell Jazz that I'm texting you, or I'm not gonna tell Jazz, reading those messages. I could just see your face and it's just irritating my soul seeing your face.
See, instead of spending time on the internet with the damn Clayton blend, who is a whole troll, you sat up here keeping secrets. Okay. That's the secrets you needed to worry about. The real people keeping secrets from you, your mama. Can you worry less about Chris going and take a leak and figuring out where he is? Because if Chris doesn't want to be there, he's not going to be there. And you need to stop giving out wife benefits to someone who's your boyfriend. Okay, that's it. That's my main advice to you. Stop giving wife benefits to a boyfriend. Wife benefits includes babies. Shut it down. Develop a relationship and see if he's husband worthy. Okay. But instead of worrying about secrets with your man, you needed to be worried more about that secret life that your mama got behind your back. Your mama is smiling in your face and texting strong mommy Chrissy behind your back. That is a problem. That's a real problem.
In the back of my head. Not her, my mother. It irritates my soul, bro. You are so blind. You're blind. You're so blind, bro. You're blind. I know you're watching. You're blind. You're so blind that this bitch is making you look so fucking stupid, bro. That bitch is in Colorado. You want to hurt your fucking daughter? Take your fucking ass to Colorado then.
Hey, come on, Mom. Don't even. She knows she did. Come on. She knows she wrong for that. Come on. Don't come to bed. Come get your rest. Don't even stomach that. She knows she wrong. Come on. You don't have to give her that much attention, man. She knows she wrong for that. Come on. She knows she wrong for that.
Oh, Mom, though. I never would talk. I mean, I know we have our problems and our differences, but
Chris, I hear what Chris is saying. Chris needs to understand Jasmine's on live right now, and anything you say, no one's really got a lot of energy for Chris. Chris needed to, when she said no, she didn't want to come back to bed. Chris should took his ass and took his ass back to bed and or gone to the router and shut the damn internet off and turned out all the lights and been like, babe, let's go to bed. Let me tell you something. My husband would not have to drag me off the internet, but if he wanted me off the internet, I'm sure he would know how to do it. And I know none of you would probably appreciate that because Chris has word on the street is that Chris is abusive. But if I one of two things, either he just go sit down and wait for her to come. But sometimes you got to listen to, if he is who you say he is to you, you have to understand he's got your best interest at heart, because that's it. When you get married, like, you are one, you know, that's not the relationship that they have at this moment. But the fact that she is very defiant is not going to do you any good, sis. Hip, shut up. You just got back from LaKenya's clean house playing deity, okay? Like, there's a huge dynamic going on here. There's so much going on, guys. This is like almost over. We're going to shut this down, and then I'll be back a little bit later.
the truth, I didn't even say shit about her.
That's what I'm saying. If you told the truth, what really was up, she wouldn't be able to handle what you go through.
Why would you mess?
That's why it's so easy for her to do what she do, because she don't go through what you go through. If she go through what you went through, she wouldn't be doing this mess. And she knows she's going for it.
Oh, no, I never would talk. I mean, I know we have our problems and our differences, but
because you told the truth on YouTube, she wouldn't be as strong as you is. Fact,
told the truth, but I didn't even say shit about her.
That's what I'm saying. If you told the truth, what really was up, she wouldn't be able to handle what you go through.
Why would you mess?
That's why it's so easy for her to do what she do, because she don't go through what you go through. If she go through what you went through, she wouldn't be doing this mess. And she knows she's going for it. It's okay, Mom. Come on. God.
So blind, bro. You're blind.
Let's hear this.
I know you're watching. You're blind. You're so blind that this bitch is making you look so fucking stupid, bro. That bitch is in Colorado. You want to hurt your fucking daughter? Take your fucking ass to Colorado then.
Hey, come on, Mom. Don't even. She knows she did. Come on. She knows she wrong for that. Come on. Don't come to bed. Come get your rest. Don't even stomach that. She knows she wrong. Come on. You don't have to give her that much attention, man. She knows she wrong for that. Come on. She knows she wrong for that shit.
Oh, Mom, though. I never would thought. I mean, I know we have our problems and our differences, but
because if you told the truth on YouTube, she wouldn't be as strong as you is. Fact,
told the truth, but I didn't even say shit about her.
That's what I'm saying. If you told the truth, what really was up, she wouldn't be able to handle what you go through.
Why would you mess?
That's why it's so easy for her to do what she do, because she don't go through what you go through. If she go through what you went through, she wouldn't be doing this mess. And she knows she's wrong for it. It's okay, Mom. Come on. God got you. Facts. Come on.
But she's my mom. It's the person that birthed me, exactly. And she's doing this. Like, I've never. I just
exactly. I know. Come on, Mom. Don't do that. Come on. Because you don't want to end up saying something.
I'm trying so hard not to say anything, but it's sickening. Mom, you're sick.
You're not gonna stoop to that level. You're not gonna stoop to that level.
Why would you do that? What was you getting from this?
We're not gonna do that.
You was messing this bitch while we were both on live, and I'm crying about you, and you're sitting here telling her that whatever the fuck you said, speak it. It's fucking truth, facts, right? Why the fuck are you in her inbox? You know, I didn't even want to text you back today. This was something I didn't want to text you back, but I was like, you know what? I still love my mom. I love her. Eventually, I was like, I'm gonna probably accept her apology, but after seeing what I just saw, I'm just like, I only saw the first ones, and I was just like, oh yeah, I already knew about that. But seeing the rest, well,
my opinion, honestly, no matter how this thing has turned out, I'm just gonna say this, and it's not some look. This is what it is. This is how I feel. I really do feel bad for Jasmine to have this betrayal with her and her mother, because I'm very serious about my mother-daughter relationship. I love my mother to the day she died. I love her in heaven. I love all the women in my family. I absolutely adore my daughter, and I am 100% for loyalty. And if someone breaks my loyalty and trust, I'm done with you. And it's a hurting situation. This is awful. Now, Strong Mommy Chrissy, you are the worst type of woman to come between a mother and daughter, being a mother of 4 girls. You will not be blessed. This is a real curse on you that you did this. This is absolutely horrible that you decided to pull out this type of energy to come in between a mother and daughter. No good will come from this, and you better watch out. These seeds you planted, when they come back to roost on you, sis, honey, you better remember how you came in between a mother and a daughter. Did Jasmine ever come in between you and your mother? For you to take this vulnerable ass, slow, grown ass woman and take her text messages and go between her and her daughter just because you don't fuck with her daughter, and you laid Cheryl Dukes out to rest on the YouTube streets looking like a big old slow old busybody ass horrible mom.
She knows she wrong. She knows she wrong. That's why she keep trying to make up for it and all that. Don't even do that. Because you don't want to end up saying something bad and people start talking. Just leave it alone. Just come to bed. Come on.
I can't even move. I feel like I'm just.
You know, that's what it is.
Because it's my mom. Like,
I know.
I do so much for her. Like,
she's supposed to be on your side.
I do so much for her. I do so, bro. I'm trying to keep my words. I'm trying not to say certain things, but.
Come on, man. Don't let them see you like that.
Yeah, because I do so.
I know. Come on. She knows what she's doing. Come on. It's all good. Come on, man. Come on. Don't let them see you like this.
This is my mom. Like,
don't let them see you like this. You know what they're going to do with this shit. Don't let them see you like this. Especially her. She knows she fucked up. Come on. We're going to handle this shit off. Come on. We're going to handle it. Come on. Get off.
What, Mom Duke, she lets you have them food stamps? It's the food stamps, social security checks, all the extra. These two are too embedded. Mom Dukes is doing too much with her money, and Jasmine is doing too much for her. Y'all need to go your separate ways, take a break, and get out of each other's pockets. Let me tell you something. When people got you and you got them, and you guys need each other, maybe you're using addresses, maybe you're using people's credit, maybe you're using people's money, all of those things. This is bad news, Jasmine. You need to get up and be an adult and get out your mom's pockets. And you and Miss Cheryl, you need to get up out your daughters. You don't need a YouTube channel, sis. You don't even edit your own damn videos, and it's okay. Like, we'll be fine if we don't see another Cooking with Mom Dukes video. You need to be up off this internet. Go ahead and stop using YouTube like Facebook, and stop dragging your daughter. And you need to stay away from Strong Mommy Chrissy. As a mother who has a whole daughter in a facility, and for you to be communicating with a stranger, telling her that Jasmine doesn't have a sister, or you're the sister she never had. What about the sister she has that you don't take care of? What about your daughter that you don't take care of? Jasmine gets drugged up and down the YouTube streets for not adequately caring for her 5. What about your grown-ass daughter that is sitting in a facility that you could take care of, but you sitting up there in Mr. Jack's face? What about that? Can you talk about that, Miss YouTubing grandma?
See you like this. You know what they're going to do with this shit. Don't let them see you like this. Especially her. She knows she fucked up. Come on. We're going to handle this shit off. Come on. We're going to handle it. Come on. Get off live, man.
I can't.
Hey, come on. Okay.
Chris, did you have on flip-flops or heels? Chris sounded like he walked away with some damn heels on. Do you hear that, guys? Poor Jasmine. This is very sad to watch, guys. But the fact that she's sitting here crying on live, it's like, come on now, sis. Get up. Girl, would you get up off? Chris is right. Get up off this computer.
Oh, she do this.
You know, I think there's more to the story on this, though. The realist girl, something they are in each other's pockets. Okay, so Mom Dukes has just as much of a stake in Jazz, flip flops or heels. Okay, there's something going on. I don't know if Jasmine lets her claim one of her kids on taxes. There is some financial reciprocity, let's say, between the two of these. It's a little too much. It's a little too much. Okay.
Let them see you like this.
That's my mom.
Like,
Like,
don't let them see you like this. You know what they're gonna do with this shit. Don't let them see you like this. Especially her. She knows she fucked up. Come on, we're gonna handle this shit off. Come on. We gonna handle it. Come on. Get off the line, man.
I can't.
Hey, come on. Okay.
Now, where Chris gets a bad name, Chris has to understand just because you say jump don't mean she's going to do how high. And she's on live. So Chris needs to start to be aware. Like this is just ridiculous. Girl, let's listen to Chris prance away. He is sashaying around the house, okay?
I can't.
Oh. He doesn't want to do it on live. He doesn't want his boobies to show. Chardonnay. Hey, boo boo. Hello to all my boo boos. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's CLOUTMAS, guys. This is awful, right? Let's talk about the poll for a minute. Who's messiest? If you hadn't voted yet, vote. We have 410 votes. Okay, guys, that was it. That was it. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Very sad day on the YouTube streets. We have some mother-daughter fractured relationships. This is bad news. It's almost Christmas. This is very, very, very sad. And StrongMommyChrissy, bitch. Ooh, girl. You better say your prayers tonight, sis, because you really orchestrated some mess, okay? You really did. It's one thing people get up and talk their shit, but girl, you created some mess. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And as a mother with a plethora, an array, basketball, soccer teams, damn lacrosse teams. You could have 5 tennis matches going on simultaneously. Like you guys could take up a whole tennis court. You could have singles, mixed doubles, all kinds of stuff. Girl. As someone who can fill up a sprinter, ma'am, don't you have enough to do at that house? See, y'all busybodies gonna learn. Chrissy, there is nothing good that comes from this chaos and evil doing that you participated in. Do you understand? Mom Dukes reached out to you. Mom Dukes needed a friend. Be a friend. You didn't have to sit up there and run Chrissy's tea. And when you gave the lady your word that you weren't going to say anything, your word is trash. Your word is trash. Because you said you weren't going to reveal it and you did. And you not only revealed it, you posted it. You're no friend to Mom Dukes. You used her for a receipt. Okay? That's what happened. It's pretty sad, y'all. Okay, let's get this poll, and then I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'll be back. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of lives on this topic today. Guys, who's messiest? If you did not vote, 416 of you did. Let me I just had to click in because I wanted to snapshot it. Ooh. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, 416 of you voted. God, it went by fast. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to find the vote. Okay. 417 of you voted. Okay. 17 of you say Hips is the messiest. 17% of you guys say Mom Dukes is the messiest. SMC 29%. And Jasmine 35%. Now, did Jasmine do her dirt with Olivia, Steffi G, all the things? Absolutely. So you guys are giving Jasmine the messiest, and maybe that's true. It's quite possible. But Chrissy, girl, you owe Mom Dukes an apology. You really do. And Mom Dukes, you keep carrying on with Chrissy. Go ahead. But when Chrissy it has moved on, that's it. But you can't feel good as a mother trashing your daughter. And I don't know how your son is going to feel about that. And I know your ex-husband is going to read your ass for filth, okay, as he should. And if you want to sabotage your complete and total relationship with Jasmine, as it sounds like you have, it's going to be a problem. But what I want to know about is you and Mr. Jack. Maybe it's time for Jasmine to expose some of your tea. I mean, maybe not, because I know that that's probably not the right thing to do. But I'm covering all bases, because if I didn't say it, you guys would be like, well, what's going on with Mr. Jack? Why didn't they? Okay, so I'm saying it. Mom Dukes, what is your tea with Mr. Jack? What's going on? Where was Mr. Jack in all of this? Is Daddy gone? Is Jack gone? Because we know where Chris was last night. Chris was home. Where's Mr. Jack when you running your mouth? Okay. Hmm. Oh, busybody. Mom Duke's a busybody, y'all. Okay. I think across the board they all are. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go at this moment. We're gonna come back, and then we're gonna get into Strong Mommy Chrissy's live, because I think she deleted it. And we'll get into that, and we will talk about it. Okay, y'all have a wonderful day. Hit the like button on your way out, and okay, Chrissy dropped the mother load of tea and receipts. Okay, it wasn't pretty at all. Okay. Jasmine, yeah, it was not good. But yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I recorded the whole thing. Okay. I woke up and was like, oh, I fell asleep, but it recorded everything. I got it. So anyway, y'all take care and hit the like button. We are at, yeah, if you're on the replay, make sure to hit the likes. As soon as I see I don't know, 250 likes, I will be back with another installment of the shits of OT drama. Okay, they were going OT. So go ahead, run these likes up for me, and as soon as I get to 250, I will be in the neighborhood, coming back down the YouTube streets for another installment. Okay. Thank you, Dr. A. You're so sweet. BougieGang, thank you for coming through. I will see you guys a little bit later, and that's it, and that's all. Okay. This was a mess. It sure was. It was juicy, right? Sad and juicy at the same time. I'm going to be honest. I'm sending everyone some love and light, as Neo Terra would say. Now let's send them some positivity, okay? CLOUTMAS is going out with a bang, okay? Okay, well, we'll keep CLOUTMAS going on until New Year's Eve. CLOUTMAS is girl. Okay, it's been a whole mess. All right. Anyway, y'all, this was sad. This hurt my heart a little bit. Just for the fractured relationships. But y'all, you can't trust nobody. Let me tell you something. Well, I don't want to say you can't trust nobody, but on the YouTubes, Mom Dukes, you should have known better, sis. You going out looking like a whole chump. I'll see y'all later, okay?